tighter than ever. Up against Ulfednar, who must climb, who must try to equalize. Welcome to the land of Dawn for game number 2. 102 Aurora. And again, that signature pick with the Alpha 2 in the jungle against the Hilda. This is looking great for Aurora.
You know, Aurora's really going to have a good time, especially if they don't get picked off, especially in the early game, because we know the power spike of the Alpha. Once the third turtle comes and they've secured it, it's going to be huge advantage. They can snowball and end the game early. And at the same time, I do agree with what Leo has been saying with the Granger. Although the Death Sonata is indeed a range type of attack skill. But the problem is when it comes to basic attacks, when it comes to pushing, it's not as wide as compared to a Bruno or a Moskov that could easily take down turrets without having to position themselves close to the vicinity of the turret.
Okay, so Sunshine tried to go for the kiting route, you know, a bit more movement last time around with the Quantum Charge. Now it's back to the usual emblem for the Granger. It's the Impure Rage. Does seem like Domeng, though, will still stick to that Master Assassin and work for him. Great Terrify from Yue just to provide a bit more poke. But also, this is a safer choice from Rosa. Usually we see a lot of low Yis go for the Lethal Ignition. Renegade trying to go for that. Apex reading it really well. Everything else, though, quite normal, except, wait, Alien! Revitalize, Vengeance is usually the case for the Hilda choice of battle spell. This is Sprint from Mr. Alien. All right.
Yeah, I think they want to go for the chase. Want to really outmaneuver, outposition Aurora Mlbb, and I do agree. Although Rosa's pick is quite safer compared to what we've seen him using, I think it boils down to the macro of what they can do. Again, this team loves the macro, loves to pick their fights. They know their power spike, and with the presence of the diversion, they can actually play the type of the type of game Aurora Mlbb is playing, which is dominate the macro later on.
All right. Both teams taking it slow. First turtle spawns in. You would expect Aurora Mlbb with the Alpha to just go in, but man, wait! They were just won out that skirmish against Alien up top. Has to regen. Now Demon Kite's on at both junglers, level 5. Edward walking in.
Okay, Edward just trying to clear out the zone. Alien has to walk away quite low. Edward goes in with the Infernal Pursuit, forcing out the Flicker, and Kenzie will get the turtle! But here comes the Spear of Destruction, but a Spear of Alpha! 2 spears connecting to bring down 2 from Ulfendar. Edward still on the chase with the Infernal Pursuit, forcing Rosa to recall.
Yue, okay. Try to go for the Curse Blast. Won't be able to find the range on that. The double spear from Aurora. It ends up being a trade. The turtle for 2 kills. And certainly I'm going to have to say Aurora definitely got the value out of that trade. Way better than just getting the turtle. Tianzi, though, now he's got to be very careful when he decides to go in. Because earlier, Renegade didn't have ult, bro.
Yeah.
He got 2 kills just because of the setup from Demon Kite. And that's what's so scary. Demon Kite has been popping off in the Suyo earlier in game 1. Now we give him something like a playmaker, something like an Alpha. Sunshine.
Oh, Sunshine.
Whoa.
Okay, no more Death Sonata. Domeng, although he got all the Death Sonata attacks coming in from Sunshine, he was able to out-sustain it. And this is what you can see. Why Sunshine is aggressive. Again, he has the Festival of Blood plus the Impure Rage, meaning he has a lot more sustain compared to Domeng. So let's just see how it boils down. But Demon Kite goes in with a Spear of Alpha to bring down Rosa.
That Alien can't get the trade. Yue just flickers out. Rosa wasn't even given the chance to flicker out. He had the flicker. Demon Kite and Yue comboed in and chained their CC together so well. Well, Fender's got to be very careful here. Sunshine. Oh, man. Now.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Man. Renegade.
No flicker for Renegade, but he has the implosion, and Apex 47 will spot him out. So looks like Sunshine, the sun is still shining. He's safe on his lane.
All right, let's calm down here, right? 3-0 for Aurora Mlbb. Currently, Sunshine gets that first item priority on the Hunter Strike, so a bit more movement speed, a bit more penetration as well. Ulfednar, though, they're running a bit low on resources to actually handle the neutral objective, I would say. You know, the Hilda, really good against the Assassins, but against the Alpha, I don't really think it's a tool to actually threaten the neutral objective at all. Demon Kite, Renegade, Edward, all these picks are so good at contesting, and that's why you see Demon Kite on it.
Apex 47 casts a Glorious Pathway. Renegade just trying to zone them out. Alien on the other hand pops a sprint onto Demon Kite. Who's going to get the turtle? Still going to go onto you, and the clash is still going on.
Electrifying Breeze from Tinty gets knocked up. The Spear of Misery over to the back. Yue trying to go for the Kill Curse Blast. Barely hitting.
Domeng trying to chase for TNZ as Rosa has to back away. Got him by the tower. Here comes Sunshine to the rescue with the Death Sonata. And it seems like TNZ will save himself from harm's way.
Woo! Again, another close battle. And again, it's Aurora who walk away from it with the dub. The turtle secured by Yue. That was a cursed blast coming in from Yue to secure it. And man, now it's a 1,000 gold lead for Aurora. Ulfednar somehow actually, I would definitely be thinking the gold lead would be a bit bigger here for Aurora. But again, they're all chill. They're still waiting for Doming to hit those power spikes anyway, right? For Ulfednar, I guess they can still play for the mid to late game as well. So the third turtle, I think that will really be the neutral objective to fight for and to determine who has the swing of the pendulum.
Yeah, at this point, Ulfednar, although they have the diversion always ready to be expended, they know that it's not yet their power spike. That's why they don't want to make those crucial mistakes, those crucial overplays, those outplays. So we're just right now we're just really waiting for Rosa to be activated, make those right calls, catch Aurora Mlbb off guard, eventually gain an upper hand, gain the lead, and stop Aurora Mlbb from hitting their power spike.
Okay, Sunshine gonna try to clear this wave. SOD?
It's gonna connect onto Sunshine, but they're not gonna overcommit. They're not gonna dive deeper though. They just want control over the bottom lane.
And they get the control over the bottom lane. The crab will be taken down. That gold crab has been a big priority for a lot of teams here to try to get that gold crab, get your gold laner ahead. And Domeng, wow, they're actually going to give him so much more gold, double laning at this point of the game. Turtle number 3, you can see how much Aurora wants the third turtle. They know how important this objective is, especially if they're able to get a winning fight. This might just be the game-winning team fight. Because Aurora, once they get that snowball, it's going to be real scary. Apex trying his darn hardest to keep it away from Aurora. But they have 5 members rotating there already, posturing up and now clearing up mid lane for Pryo.
Okay, this might be a huge match. A lot of battle spells are here. Doming, though, has to walk away, coming in for the damage of Ulfednar. Renegade, important to note that he has the flicker, plus the implosion play. Let's see who gets the setup first. Here comes the glorious pathway, plus the infernal pursuit. Renegade to the 10Z!
Implosion, now with a shove back. This is going to be the Spear of Alpha from Demon Cat, not connecting. Alien jumping in, Renegade falling. Turtle was secured by Aurora!
And a double kill coming in from Rosa, and they're not even done. Edward goes in with Infernal Pursuit, but they might be able to out-sustain him. He's gonna bring down Sunshine. All of a sudden, the tides have turned. 4 members are gone from Ulfednar. TNZ is the only one left. A triple for Rosa, but a shutdown for Doming.
Oh, man! Aurora! You see them take control of the fight, and it was Edward on a Phoveus. Is this M3 or what? The last time we saw that kind of crazy Phoveus carry the game, it was Edward, Mr. Man. Let's take a look at the highlights again. What the heck happened in that team fight?
I'm not sure, and we have to clarify, but it starts things off with the glorious pathway coming in from Apex 47 as Renegade goes in with the implosion to try and zone out TNZ. But this is the good thing, Edward just dishing out the damage, being the sandbag at the same time, keeping Ulfednar at bay, enabling Doming to just burst down Sunshine. And a huge play for Doming also to cast that Spear of Destruction, and it connected to the backline. That's why they were able to chase down Ulfednar and get 4 kills of their own.
That Spear of Misery landed on 3 members, I think. That's what enabled Edward to do that. Edward just constantly going at it. Rosa still respawning. Renegade there. Oh, SOD? No, it's just to zone them away. They're going to get a tier 1 off of this. And Ulfednar are back, just going for the defense. They didn't get the turtle. They didn't even get the favorable trade in kills. Aurora in a slow game. They're the masters at this.
I like how Renegade is responding right now. He's not after those flashy hitman plays that we're used to see with the 3-man, 4-man implosions. He wants to go for the proper target, and for that previous clash, the proper target was TNZ. To have Ulfednar zoned out, although they got the turtle, Renegade's play was able to misposition the members of Ulfednar. That's why Edward was just actually able to wreak havoc and give enough space for Doming to just do the free hits. 2-0-6 for this Moskov. Compared to a 0-1 for Granger, it's not looking good for Ulfednar. And if Aurora Mlbb manages to pull off something like that once again for this major objective, it could be the end for Ulfednar.
9 minutes, 31 seconds. The Marksman Trinity build. DHS Golden Staff and the Corrosion Scythe already completed by Domeng. Sunshine, I think, is, again, falling behind when it comes to that gold, man. Domeng has just been farming out of his mind the last 2 games. Yep. only a Hunter Strike and the Mlbb gun, so a lot of penetration. Renegade!
Okay, Renegade getting poked down by Alien, but Domeng is here to the rescue. 5 members are here. Chenzi goes in. Apex 47 with a glorious pathway.
Goes in. Oh, Eternal Guard catches them. Implosion!
Renegade manages to get caught up by Sunshine, and Apex 47 and Chenzi will fall down. A kill spree coming in from Domeng. Alien caught in the midst of everything. 4 members are there. Domeng has to walk away. Here comes the dispersion rotation coming in from Rosa. Demon 10 goes in with Spear of Alpha, and the clash will stop there. But the Lord will be safely secured by Aurora.
Fednar tried to play it quick. They tried to go on Renegade, but he was still able, with a sliver of HP, to get the implosion down. And that's the turn in momentum again in the team fight. What looked to be an Fednar win was turned around. You don't give the Hitman the Tigreal. Aurora capitalized on it and went in. Now, Lord going to be cleared out. It won't be a full Lord advantage. Apex going in for the stun. Both teams understanding that at this point, I don't think it's time to fight. You know, they already got a little bit of a dub there, and the gold lead will be rising for Aurora. But for Fednar, not the worst trade considering their position. Actually, yeah, keeping the Lord advantage low is all right for them. That's the best they could do, I would say, right? Oh, Domeng, though!
Okay, Domeng, look at the attack speed just literally bursting down the mid lane turret there. And so far for Fednar, although we witnessed the damage, the dispersion rotation that Rosa can dish out onto Aurora Mlbb, it's not going to be enough. We have to see huge diversion plays, like what we're seeing right now. But the problem is it gets spotted out by Aurora Mlbb, so they have to make a play. They have to be proactive. It's not the time to be reactive up against a team like Aurora Mlbb. But again, the problem is, even if Fednar manages to find a good diversion play, there's always a counter initiation that can be initiated by Aurora. They have the Spear of Alpha from Demon Kite, who's not afraid to cast it, go in the front line. Even if he dies, he doesn't care as long as Domeng creates, they create enough space for Domeng to just dish out the damage. Looking at the KDA, I believe he's still deathless, untouched with his Moskov.
This is the Domeng I kind of expected in the M6 World Championship. You know, so far, I think a lot of criticism has been placed on the man.
Okay.
It's diversion. All right, just get back to mid lane. But yeah, Domeng really coming online here in this series. It really feels like, you know, Aurora, what we've been talking about might be true. They might just need the best of 3. They might just dislike the best of 1 a bit too much. It's a bit too volatile for them with their systematic playstyle. Rosa, though, that's a Divine Glaive. So if you've already seen the damage that Rosa can actually throw out against Aurora in these skirmishes. Now, you're going to have to be extra careful against Rosa with this Impure Rage. He can constantly just dish out damage, especially with Impure Rage. I think sustain too, right? I mean, like, you're in these fights for such a long time, it could act as good poke. But I do feel like Fednar, it might have to come down to the diversion, not necessarily the damage from Rosa. They need the diversion to be clean. They need to somehow catch Aurora off guard, because if they don't, it's looking like an Aurora 2-0.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just Rosa that needs to step up. I believe it's also Alien. Alien really needs to zone out the damage dealers of Aurora Mlbb. Try to go for the backline. Try to put Yue and Domeng out of position, because if he's not successful, then I believe the sprint is almost non-existent or is useless. Because right now, Domeng is having such a good time looking at the gold lead that he's established, clearly has enough space to work with. And now Aurora Mlbb, they have a huge advantage when it comes to this Lord. So Fednar, you really need a good diversion play to catch Aurora Mlbb off guard right now.
And it almost just seems impossible for them to look for a good diversion. Aurora are occupying all the bushes that the diversion could come through, and that's why maybe Fednar are so shy to use the diversion. Every single... Oh, that was a good shot over to Domeng. Good poke. Aurora, they've occupied the bushes enough. They have the pressure. TNZ's zone, a glorious pathway. They'll just bait the resource. Conceal from Renegade.
Okay, 18,000 HP for this Lord to conceal. But Aurora Mlbb standing strong still. Demon Kite gets with Spear of Alpha. Apex 47 has to walk away. And now Domeng going right after Alien. Demon Kite gets the Lord plus the kill onto Apex 47 and Rosa. Aurora Mlbb executed that to perfection. Now wanting to extend the lead by taking down TNZ. Sunshine gets to pick up onto Renegade, but Domeng goes in up against 2. And Aurora Mlbb will safely secure a Lord as TNZ cuts off the minions.
2 for 2. An amazing Spear of Alpha from Demon Kite to catch TNZ. And he's looking for it again. Domeng, he wants to go for the cut onto TNZ to mid lane. They will be the focus of Aurora. Let's see Spear of Alpha. TNZ
Oh,
buying some time.
electrifying beats coming in from Teddy. Domin goes in after Sunshine. They still have their Lord as Alien tries to delay the Lord push coming in from Aurora. Mlbb Domin just trying to work on the crystal. Killing spree coming in from you. And it looks like they're able to clear out the Lord, but Aurora Mlbb is still here.
SOD to the back. Demon Cat looking for the angle. He's going for the base. Coming! We'll go for the SOD. It's a 2-0 clean sweep.
And the Northern Lights will once again illuminate Aurora's path back to greatness with a flawless play in a 2-0 sweep over a familiar foe in Ulfednar.
A 0-2 start does not mean the end for Aurora. The best of 3 has only strengthened them even more. But for Ulfednar, we will have to bid our farewells. GG, well played. Panel, we're going to throw it back to you guys.